In today's clip, I need to talk about how we got to the Atlanta shootings and if and how that's affected how I look at life in the United States as an Asian person. Heyo, XenPuck here. So first I want to make sure I say this loud and clearly, okay? I can only speak for myself, a first-generation Chinese immigrant. I'm not speaking for all Asians, or all Asian Americans, or even all first-generation Chinese immigrants, okay? All those groups are filled with, well, a lot of people, okay? And surprise, I do not even know a tiny, tiny proportion of any of them, okay? I do not consider these groups my identity first and foremost, because I'm me, a unique snowflake of a person with an unduplicable life experience. Now, whether you agree or not depends on how much you know about me, but that's what I believe. So anything I say today is just about how I, one person out of the 350 million or so of Americans, feel. Okay, take it as you will, and please do not generalize to any larger ethnic or any other type of groups, because I don't pretend to speak for anyone but me. Okay, so first, what happened? Well, yeah, finally some dude was just shooting up Asian Americans in America. Seems kind of inevitable since, unfortunately, most people are dumb and easily led. Yeah, so that's what happens when you have a former orange douche as president talking about how China is the problem, even before COVID, okay? And then trying to cover up his flaccid response to killing off his own US citizens via stupidity by blaming China even more. That's what's gonna happen, okay? Easily let people will blame whatever external group that they can, right? Oh yeah, it must be Asians' fault that an easily contagious disease is spreading all over the world. Never mind that Asians were the first group to be totally down with masks, and Asians tend to keep to themselves, even in the USA. Somehow now Asians are offensive? If Asians all have the virus, shouldn't we be dying off then? Just the sheer stupidity of these people who are picking on Asian Americans is mind-blowing to me. But the other way I can look at it is that I get it, okay? These are the same morons who elected the orange douchebag, so obviously the followers must be even dumber than the leader. Now, secondly, I want to address some of the main headlines that I saw that talks about how Asian Americans are living in fear after a year being scapegoated by idiotic drivel. Yeah, I've heard about instances that has led to more caution, right, even from my own family and their own communities across both coasts. There's been instances even in large cities, are bastions of democracy and liberalism, right? So maybe I should even out my criticism to more than just Trumpers, eh? Yeah, maybe, a little bit. But to me, it's the wording of the headlines that really bother me. Am I living in fear? Oh boy, the answer is a resounding no, not at all. Here's a few reasons why I need to repeat again. I am only speaking for myself because I am obviously special, right? Reason number one, no, because I choose where I live and I have the freedom to up and leave if I absolutely need to. I get this as a privilege that I can afford myself by being financially independent and having real assets, okay? So yeah, I currently live in a very liberal area. Never heard a peep about me being Asian at all in the last whole year, since COVID has happened. So generally, I feel secure in my surroundings. Quick reason number two, though, I'm a problem solver and I'm a dude, okay? Some of my oldest and dearest friends are veterans and police officers with guns. A lot of government-sanctioned large guns. I'm not afraid of anyone. If someone comes at me, boy, I hope they kill me, because even in that case, just know that I already set up a multi-million-dollar bounty on whoever takes me out. So yeah, try me, because that's my backup plan. Not even my actual plan, okay? Reason number 3. Why would I be afraid? This is America, okay? Sure, I might not be the strongest or the fastest dude out there, but that hasn't been relevant since guns were invented. And I'm in Texas, dude. Once again, if someone wants to come at me or my family, I guess we'll find out who's a better shooter. Some stupid moron who likely can't even spell the only language they've ever learned, or me, someone who is the best at any skill that I care to apply myself towards. I don't think it's even gonna be close, okay? And I've even planned to deal with the fallout legally afterwards too, okay? In this battle of wills or guns. And I'll also hire a PR firm so I come out looking like a hero. Once again, you know, because I'm rich. Oh my god. A bunch of morons. Hey, I totally get that these are my personal response, not applicable for other people who simply look like me, right? Because not all Asian Americans are in a position of privilege like I am. I get it. Like the ladies that were working in the salons in Atlanta that got shot up, right? What did they do to invoke such a murder spree? Nothing, right? Absolutely nothing, right? Maybe one of the salon ladies turned down that stupid shooter for a date? I mean, that's just a guess, but to me, he seems the kind of total loser that would mistake salons for where he could go freely about saying asinine lines like, "Me love you long time, stupid piece of shit." Okay? So what should the community do, you know, that could be mistaken as me, right? Once again, I am not interested in complaining. Look at the history of the United States of America. Complaining might work, but it takes decades to work, so I will leave that to others, right? But what I will do right now is propose actual solutions that's based on, you guessed it, my personal experience. The easiest solution is simple, right? Just arm yourself. Guns, tasers, pepper sprays. Heck, did you read about the story of that little old lady in the Bay Area? He whacked a guy with whatever was lying around, okay? A guy who tried to attack her. A little old Asian grandma. Good for her. Amazing. I love that news, okay? Remember this. People who scapegoat others for something like a pandemic are cowards, first and foremost, and idiots by definition, okay? We Asian Americans, with our relatively shorter history in this country, have never been called either. Okay? What we're generally known as, though, is that we get shit done. Okay, we're driven by results, actual, concrete, measurable results. How else could Asian Americans be the top earning group in this country in like what, 2 or 3 decades? So follow the example of, please, of that little old Asian grandma. If she could fend off one stupid, misguided young man, by the way, she beat the shit out of a young dude, and the rest of us could be at least equal to, you know, a handful to a dozen of these racist garbage people. Each, okay? Every Asian American should be able to beat back 10 loser garbage people. You know these punanis, they're gonna run. Okay, after you beat down 2 or 3, because that's what cowards do. That's how pathetic they are, right? Man, in conclusion, hell, I don't have a day job. I don't have a good day job because I'm financially independent, right? Call me up, I will ride around in a pickup truck with automatic rifles in each hand and patrol your neighborhood, okay? Them stupid racists act like they have a monopoly on violence or something. Give me a break. I will return whatever violence we get 100-fold. No, I'm not that good of a person. Let the protesting crowd go change laws and beg the government to care about our plight. I'm too much of a cynic. Have you guys ever seen people care about what Asian Americans do? In my view, we're still too minor to be bothered with and protected, only trotted out as leverage against other minority groups. That is why I'm not looking for a systematic solution. Only personal ones, okay? Hey, I say we go change hearts and minds of these racist assholes instead, okay? By breaking their faces, literally. Now, I'm totally okay if you disagree entirely. If you want to go change laws, go for it. We need these people too. But that's not me. I don't care if this is not a long-term or sustainable solution. It would be a personal and satisfying solution for me, okay? At the end of the day, I only speak for myself, okay? I'm just not one to complain, right? Because I will solve these problems. Cheers.